Why, hello there, everybody. You might be wondering why I'm wearing a tie. Well, don't worry anymore, because the tie is gone. Screw whatever that word is. Formalities, there you go. So, you might have known that my 3-year channel anniversary is coming up on December the 25th. That's right, this channel's anniversary is Christmas Day. And that is why, as of now, I have never done any things special for my channel's anniversary. That is changing right now, because even though we recently made a joke video about, about how Marvel Studios just dropped a bunch of new information, and we've got a lot of nothing, there is one thing you may have noticed in the video that I mentioned. We could announce this, but we have to wait. This is that very thing. This is, by far, the biggest announcement in the history of the KVU, so like a year. This is the biggest announcement you guys have ever heard. And that announcement is, you guys thought the wiki was a big deal. This is next level. We are starting a new channel for exclusively KVU content. This isn't like Archives, Add-ons, and Extras where it's just a place for Charizard and us to upload random stuff. This is an exclusive KVU channel. It's brand new. It's not like anything you guys have ever seen, and it is called, I don't know where the logo is going to appear in editing, but it's going to appear somewhere, Kermit Plus. That's right. This is actually happening. Kermit Plus is a brand new channel going to be run by me that is coming very, very soon. Well, not very, very soon, but pretty soon. And I am going to explain in this video what Kermit Plus is and all of the new content, the new series and new films that are coming to Kermit Plus. Alright, so, you might be wondering, what is Kermit Plus? If the title didn't give it away, this is similar to Disney Plus. Kermit Plus, spelled Kermit Plus, but the channel name will be Kermit and then plus the word. It's down, explanation is down there really quick. Yeah, there you go. And so, Kermit Plus is a new YouTube channel managed by myself, similar to Archives, Add-ons, and Extras. Kermit Plus will be a place where old videos will be reviewed / talked about, which we'll get to explaining that in a minute, and brand new shows will be put out exclusively. These shows are spin-offs to beloved characters, way to introduce new characters, and even big documentaries about how projects like Gallivant and Disneygeddon were made. Now, we don't currently have any documentary ideas in the works right now. I don't believe. I don't 100% remember. We'll have to wait and see. But there will be documentaries on Kermit Plus at some point. So, let's talk about the thing on everybody's mind. Let's talk about the new shows that are coming to Kermit Plus. Alright, so Alex and Dale 19. Yes, this is a pretty big one. So, yes, as I mentioned, Bunker Warlock is probably one of our most successful shows, and here's why. While Kermit the Frog's Guide is the backbone of the KVU, Bunker Warlock is really one of our big heavy hitters. So, when I decided to start doing Kermit Plus, I knew we had to get a Bunker Warlock spinoff in here, and what better way than Alex and Dale. So this spinoff, I've actually planned this. Jameson19 is making this series. He is writing all of the episodes and doing all of the things. And this spinoff follows 2 of the main clones from Bunker Warlock. And in the series, Alex and Dale go on their own adventures across multiple places in the KVU with old characters like Abby and Jameson19 set to appear, and new heroes and villainous foes for the duo to encounter in their upcoming Kermit Plus show. This show, actually in pre-production, has spanned from now, from the end of summer until now. This show has been through quite a few changes, but I think Jameson has got the definitive story, and that show is going to begin production once the Bunker Warlock ends, the main show. Once that ends, he'll begin production on Alex and Dale 19. Or maybe it's Dale and Alex. I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure it's Alex and Dale. So yeah, get excited for that. That is one that's coming. This is another one that I'm really excited about. This is something this is something new. This is like one of the best examples of new stuff that's coming to Kermit Plus. So is the Epic RPG game. As you know, the game is based on Kermit's movie, and he likes the movie and he likes the game. And this 6-part mini-film chronicles the story of Kermit's favorite games, the epic RPG game. And in this show, viewers will be introduced to 2 new protagonists, Azeroth the Wizard and Galliard the Warrior, in their epic struggle to save the kingdom from the evil wizard guy. Arnie the Alligator and other new monsters will be seen in this universe-expanding show coming to Kermit Plus. So yes, we're going to introduce to 2 new protagonists for the epic RPG game, and of course the evil wizard guy will be returning, and you guys will be getting to see that long speech that puts me and Kermit to sleep back in Season 2, Episode 7. So get excited for that. And also you're going to see way more of what the evil wizard guy is capable of, and some of more of his dark minions. So that is very exciting. This is probably the show I am most excited about, because what good is a universe full of heroes without any good villains? So this is our villain spinoff for the KVU. It is based on one of my favorite characters to play. It is Constantine. And this is based off of one of the most iconic villains of the Kermit the Frog Connected Video universe. And this show will follow the adventures of Constantine, the world's most dangerous frog, in his constant attempts to take over the world. And fan-favorite characters from Kermit's Guide, such as Eeyore, and even myself and Kermit will appear, along with some new characters to expand the world of this sinister yet beloved character. Now, I didn't mention this last segment, but not sure when RPG to Games production will start, probably when some of these other shows start to take off. Constantine's production will begin sometime after Kermit is over. I gotta do some other stuff first, but then this show will be coming soon. This is another one that's really a groundbreaking kind of show, and this is called the KVU's Got Talent. And in this game show style spin-off, riffing on shows like Muppets Now, the good parts anyway, characters from the KVU will compete in a game show which is hosted by Fozzie and Gonzo in a series of wacky challenges such as singing, cooking, obstacle courses, and other activities which will put your favorite character to the max in this incredible new show coming to Kermit Plus. Yes, this show is also another one we're excited for. This is going to be a chance to do something we've never really done before, where, similar to another show I'll get into later in the segment, this does not confine to the rules of the timeline. In fact, this is not really technically a canon show. This is more of a non-canon show. So basically, any character could show up. Characters like the second Jameson, who's dead, he could show up. Characters who may at some point in the KVU eventually meet their demise, they can show up. Nothing in this show, and again, another one which I'll get to in a minute, timelines do not matter. Anybody can show up. Anything is possible, and that's what I love about shows like this. And Kermit Plus gives us a way to make stuff like this that we wouldn't normally be able to make. So that is really cool. Yes! This is another show which is extremely exciting, and this is going to open the door to some extremely exciting new potential things to happen in the KVU. And this spin-off show, since it's called Agent P, it obviously follows Perry the Platypus, the super spy Agent P, as he battles the evil Dr. Doofenshmirtz, with featuring new characters like Major Monogram and the sinister villain the Regurgitator, and a whole host of characters old and new in this Kermit Plus show unlike any other. So this show is definitely riffing on, obviously, Phineas and Ferb and the Lizzie, the action French dog international agent. I don't know if I said that all right. And obviously we're going to get to see Agent P and mostly Dr. Doof in a lot of other places. And as a matter of fact, we even do, at the moment, have a plan for a crossover with Agent P and Dr. Doof. Not in my show, but in a different show. I don't want to say which show yet. And I think that will probably serve as the sort of backdoor pilot. This is probably the show I will begin to work on first, and I don't know when. But it'll be probably one of the first shows I start to work on once the channel is up. And when I just find time, I'll start making the first episode and then go from there. Oh yeah, this is one that is extremely exciting. This is the Electric Mayhem, And this show introduces characters from the Muppet franchise, Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. And in this show, the band kind of comes late to the party, as it were, because obviously we've introduced quite a few members of the Muppet cast, and they have to adjust to the way things go. But that does not last very long, because they get flung into an intergalactic adventure featuring the sinister Lord Vader, his stormtrooper pigs, and a handful of characters in space, including the show's main threat, the evil alien race known as the Kuzbanians. This show will allow us to open the door to quite a few other things from the Muppet franchise, and this will honestly begin my trend of I have got a lot of plans in different sections to open the door to other characters from the Muppets, and I hope someday to bring them all together, as it were. But I think Electric Mayhem is going to help contribute to that as they go about on their way, and that'll be really exciting. I don't know when Electric Mayhem is going to start. It'll probably start production, I don't know, probably late 2021. I can't really say for sure. Nothing as far as show's production is very clear. We don't have his stuff planned out as much as Marvel does. But we're really just trying to get our two main shows out of the way before we start focusing on this too much. But I do have the vague story idea. I need to figure out individual episodes for this and Constantine. But you guys are going to love these shows, I can tell you that. Alright, so I mentioned earlier how we were going to be reviewing and reacting to old stuff. So unlike Disney Plus, we're not going to be re-uploading all of the previous installments that you can get on all the other channels. What we're going to be doing is we instead are going to have a series called Jameson and Nerds KVU Look Back. So in this series, Jameson 19 and myself will go through every KVU installment in chronological order, and we will react to it and give some insight into how they came to be. Obviously, this is going to be by episode, and this is actually the show that we'll work on as soon as possible. We still have a lot of stuff going on right now, like the Christmas special. Also, something about Kermit Plus. Next year, this is where we're going to start uploading all of our holiday specials. Obviously, Legend of Froggenstein and the upcoming Our Kermit the Frog Christmas Carol will be on my channel, the one that you're watching on right now. But after this year, this is where we'll be uploading all our holiday specials. And this show is another one that I mentioned, the timeline rules don't apply. And pretty much in every episode, a character will show up from the KVU as our special guest star. And so you guys are going to love seeing the interactions between me, Jameson. I almost called him Gameson. His middle name is Jameson Gamer. But anyways, this is a series you don't want to miss because it is really exciting. And I am looking forward to making it with Jameson. We're going to have a lot of fun. So you guys are going to want to check it out. Alright, so it's not all about the shows. There are some new movies coming to Kermit Plus, and I'm going to tell you about them right now. There it is, the sequel to Bat Frog that I was never planning to make, but then I realized I want to put some movies on Kermit Plus, and I realized this is the perfect opportunity. Bat Frog Returns is the official sequel to the Bat Frog that you guys saw in Season 3, Episode 3 of Kermit. And in this movie, you guys will get to go back to the Bat Frog dimension, where Bat Frog takes place, and you'll see Bat Frog take on a new threat, the Penguin. So yes, as Bat Frog was a riff on Batman 89, this is a riff on Batman Returns. And our cast is Kermit the Frog reprising his role as Bat Frog. Charizard 27 will be coming back as Alfred. Jameson 19 will be coming back as Commissioner Gordon. And we'll be introducing Gonzo as the Penguin and Miss Piggy as Cat Pig. Yes, this is all really exciting stuff to get to go back into this world because I really enjoyed making the first Bat Frog, and it's exciting to get to come back and do another, and the promise for more, so that's really exciting. This, by far, is the most ambitious project that we are doing on this channel, and this episode was definitely the most ambitious project of the KVU, and what I was doing is definitely some of the most ambitious editing I've ever done, and so it is back. Gallivant, the full show, remastered, coming to Kermit Plus, and this update is remastered in high-quality version of the full edit of the Bunker Warlock musical episode Gallivant will be re-uploaded onto Kermit Plus, which re-edited with the extra jokes, all the revised editing, and a non-stop runtime so you don't have to switch between video to video. And all of the edits I will revise as I did on the poor quality version that is on my channel. And this time, I'm not going to be backing down. I will try to get it on my computer as many times as I need to. This will be on Kermit Plus, and you guys will get to see it the way it was meant to be, with Act 1, intermission, Act 2, and it is going to be fantastic. I cannot wait for you guys to see this in all of its glory, and that is coming soon to Kermit Plus. And so, in conclusion, and all of that, after all of that, after all of those drops, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Along with the constant content on the 3-man channels, Earth's Mightiest Nerds, Jameson19, and Archives, Downloads, and Extras, all of which you guys should subscribe to. New content, as we refer to them as waves. This is just wave 1. There are going to be plenty more waves coming on to Kermit Plus when we find time to announce them. And so, this is the beginning of the next phase. This is definitely the beginning of another phase of the KVU. Our first phase, I'm referring to as the 2020 phase. Obviously, we're getting ready to start into the 2021 phase. And things are about to get a lot crazier in the KVU. After the musical episode of Kermit, I actually did finish another one of the instrumentals today. I've got a lot more to do, but I'm going to try harder to get those done for you guys so you can see this episode. And after that, things are only going to get crazier on Kermit as Bunker Warlock reaches his end. I'm not 100% sure what happens, but I know a few crazy things are going to happen. And of course, with Charizard's new show, Despacito Inc., that'll be coming. A lot of crazy stuff is going to happen on that show. And there are a few more projects in the future of the KVU that I can't even tell you guys about yet. Everything you knew is going to get turned upside down in the following months. And we just had such a blast making this universe and building everything up in this terrible, crummy year. This was really something that this is like the only bit of outlet and joy that I really had this year. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Again, this is just the beginning. Things are only getting started, and Kermit Plus is going to be leading the way and the next phase next year as we get started, as we roll towards the end of this terrible, terrible year, and we hope and pray that 2021 will be better. And we're giving you guys something to look for. Kermit Plus will be having an official launch where I will edit together a quick little trailer and put it on my channel. It'll all be there for you guys on January 2nd, 2021, the 1-year anniversary of the KVU when we made our very first video back almost a year ago. So thank you guys so much for joining me here. I hope you are excited about Kermit Plus as much as I am. And me, Jameson19, and Charizard, on behalf of everybody, again, all 3 of us who have worked on the KVU, and we are excited to take you on this journey. And we don't know where it ends yet, but crazy things are coming, and you guys are gonna love it. So hit the like and subscribe. Thank you for 70 subscribers. Honestly, this is kind of my thanks. There's gonna be another special offer, though. Before this year is over, I will make another special offer. I have not uploaded in a while. I'm like putting out video after video. I'm just so excited. I got a lot of lost time to make up for, and this is just going to be kicking off not just new phase with the KVU, but for me trying to make more videos and be more punctual about my upload schedule, because this is really where I'm putting in all my effort, because school sucks and this is more important. So see you guys in the next one. Good night.